I've just fitted a brand new exhaust to the GSA. I'm not going to tell you what brand it is just yet. I'm going to let you hear it and see what you think. Also in this video, I'm going to unbox it, show you the fitting, or a little bit of it, and then do a back-to-back testing, sound-wise, against the original BMW exhaust. This one with the baffle in, and this one without. So stay tuned to the end to see that. Let's get riding. I normally ride with earplugs, but today I thought I'd give it a try without, see how loud the exhaust actually sounds. And yeah, it's pretty damn loud. You don't really notice it so much with the earplugs in. But at low revs, it's not too bad. I'm going through a village now in a 30, and yeah, it's not obnoxious. Dickhead in a BMW. Why is it always BMWs? Obviously not bikes, just car drivers. As you can hear on the overrun, there's lots of pop backs with the baffle out. As you can see from the box, I went for the GRmoto exhaust system. I ordered this 2 days ago and it came the following day, so straight away it's really good customer services from GRmoto. There's not many places where you can place an order, apart from Amazon, and get it the next day without having to pay. It was free delivery, so really impressed with that. Let's get the box open and see what's inside. So first box you get, this contains all the hardware for hanging exhaust. Gives you a little list of what's in there. So you got your clamp and your bolts, Allen key, and the hangout itself. All nicely packaged. You also get a pair of gloves to allow you to get your old dirty exhaust off without getting your hands filthy. And you also get this little surprise box inside It is cellophane wrapped, but I've opened it already. Again, it's marked out what's inside. So you get a tank pad, key ring, little muff for the brake for your brake reservoir, and a carbon fibre business card. It's a nice little touch. Also some valve caps. So yeah, it's a nice little touch that most manufacturers don't include. It's nice to get something for free that you're not expecting. Some of those things I'll use, some I won't, but it's just a nice thing to have. And if only all manufacturers did this type of thing, it'd be great. We've got the link pipe. So this is model specific, so this is for the GS. I think this is the only pod that is actually model specific. By the looks of it, the can is a universal type fitting. So as long as you've got the link pipe, you can pretty much stick any can on the bike now with this link pipe alone. It's quite small. I wasn't expecting it to be that small. But yeah, comes in a nice little bag. So the packaging is really good. And there it is. Went for the titanium finish. As you can see, the welds around the neck are all nice and clean, along with all the rivets. Put a weld up the seam just there, all nice and clean. So really done to a high standard. The end cap, again, feels nice quality as well. I've seen online a lot of people saying, oh, why these GRmoto are Chinese rubbish. They're not. They're made in the UK, made in Norfolk. So it's a British company. So if you are looking for an exhaust, I think you should consider GRmoto just to support a UK company, if not anything else. You got the removable baffle. One thing I've noticed is there's a little rubber bung there which covers the bolt for the baffle. I have seen a couple of YouTube videos where they've removed the baffle, they've not put that bung on, and there's been a whistling sound. So I'll check that once we get it on, see if that actually does occur. Overall, it feels like a nice, well-made, good quality exhaust. The only thing that slightly annoys me is that rubber bung. It's just, I think they could have done a little bit better. Maybe a stainless steel bolt in there would have looked a little bit nicer. Right, let's get it on the bike and see what it sounds like. And I'll also get some scales and we'll compare the standard stock exhaust with this and the link pipe together and see what weight difference we get. So this bolt has probably never been off the entire lifetime of this bike. It's really rusty. I've had to get WD-40 on it and a long lever with a 6-point impact socket on just to get this this nut turning. So that's anything that's slowing this process down is getting the old stuff off. So for a comparison, this is the standard exhaust system, well, end can should I say, 5.8 kilos. So the GRmoto with all its link pipe, just over 2.1. Right, I've got the exhaust almost on now. It's taken about half an hour of fiddling and just realigning the link pipe and the actual end can itself, and then I've got it sort of on the bike now. All I've got to do now is sort out this mount just here. This is the only thing that's really particularly disappointing with this whole exhaust cam really. It's the mounting brackets here. They're not very been well thought out really. It's just a generic bracket. You get one short bolt which goes onto the exhaust hanger just here. Then you get this really massive long one, which is just ridiculous. It could do being at least half that, if not less, because it just hangs right out the back of the bike, sticking out by at least a good inch. So yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that down because it sticks out way too far. Okay, it's on. It's bolted up, ready to start. I've cut about an inch off the long bolt with a junior hacksaw, and it looks loads better. So if you buy this and you find the bolt is sticking out, you can just cut it down, and it works fine. Right, let's get it started. Definitely a bit louder, and then a few little pops on the overrun. It did that on the original exhaust, but that's a little bit more pronounced on this one. Let's try with the Baffle Out. I need to get some exhaust compound because I'm getting a leak around both joints. It didn't come with any. I was quite surprised. I've seen other videos where it has come with the joint compound, but it hasn't got any, so I'll have to get some of that. Right, let's get the Baffle out and see what it sounds like with that. I've left the little grommet out the bottom, so let's see if it does, and does do some whistling noises. Let's find out. There's definitely a whistle. So yeah, I can confirm, if you don't put that little rubber bung back in with the Baffle out, you will get a slight whistle, but with the bung back in, it doesn't. And I think it sounds pretty good. For £240 normally, I got 20% discount when I bought this one, so 199 quid it cost, including free delivery within 24 hours. Simple to fit. The only downside to it is that mounting bracket's not great. It could have been designed a bit better, but I understand it is a universal fit, so they're not going to make a specific one for every single bike. By doing that, they're keeping costs down by having it just as a universal fit. But it's doable. You just got to tinker around with it. Who is a GRmoto exhaust for? Well, I'd say it's for anybody who's on a budget but wants a good quality exhaust that's going to sound good, look nice, and is well made. And I think this one fits the bill pretty well. who's not going to want to buy one of these. Somebody who likes the badges, I suppose. It's not a Krapovich, it's not an Arrow, but if you want that type of thing, you're going to have to pay two, 3 times more. I looked in the Krapovich for this bike. They're very hard to find now, with this being, well, there's now 3 generations of GS Adventure that's moved on from this one. So to find a new exhaust, they're quite hard to find. I did find one, it's going to be £750. So with that money I've saved by buying this exhaust instead, I can now get some new tyres and get a tank bag for this one. So I would love to have had that Krapovich exhaust on, because they are really nice. But is it £550 extra worth? Or is it? Yeah, anyway. I'm happy with this one.